Everyone who runs LinkedIn outreach on the platform runs into the exact same problem. You have leads messaging you throughout random times of the day, midnight, 4 a.m., 6 p.m., and if you wait too long to respond to your leads, they typically go cold and then you lose the deal. The only way to successfully do this would be to stay online 24/7 and always be there to respond to the leads. So in this video, we're actually going to solve that for you with a very simple automation that looks at all the replies that you get from your incoming leads. It takes those replies, uses Claude or ChatGPT AI to then look at the message, figure out a response, and then send it back to that lead. And then we're going to filter between if they are an interested lead or if they are not an interested lead, and then add it into a Notion database. So in this video, we're going to be using a couple different tools. The first tool is Aimfox. That's going to be essentially the hub of the entire automation. We're then going to use Zapier, which is also a very key point to this automation. You can then select between ChatGPT or Claude AI. Just make sure you have a Claude token ready to go. And then you're also going to need a Notion database that's free. You can create any Notion page that you want. So we've got Aimfox, Claude, or ChatGPT. We've got Zapier, and we've got Notion. So there's 5 potential tools we're using for this video. Okay, so go to Aimfox. If you don't have an account yet, just go to the description of this video. You can sign up for free. Then we're going to go and connect our LinkedIn account to Aimfox. It takes 30 seconds. It's super easy. From there, we're going to go to integrations on the left, and this is where you can actually integrate different tools for this system. So for Zapier, just go here and select this button right here, and it's going to send you over to the Zapier Aimfox integration page, and you can easily integrate your Zapier account in 30 seconds. Now, once you've integrated your account, you're actually good to go to start this automation. Now, the only way this is going to work, though, is if you have a campaign already created. So if you don't have any Aimfox campaigns created, you're going to want to go to the Aimfox channel and just watch any of our recent videos on how to create your first campaign, how to get leads on LinkedIn. Use that to build your first campaign, and then come back to this video. Now, if you already have your LinkedIn campaign running in Aimfox, you are ready for the next step. Okay, so once you've done that, you can now go to Zapier, and we can begin actually building the Zap. Now, if you want a deeper dive in a written tutorial on how to actually build the Zap, you can get that in the description of this video as well for free. All right, so to get started, you have our Aimfox campaign reply. So this is the first part of the Zap. Now, you simply have to go to Setup, connect your Aimfox account, select trigger event is campaign reply. So whenever you get a reply from one of your Aimfox campaigns, it's going to be sent to this Zap. You can test it, configure it, choose your workspace, and then hit continue with your selected record. Now we have Anthropic. I'm going to be using Claude for this one. So the action event is going to be send a message. If you are using Claude, I would use Claude as well. If you prefer ChatGPT, by all means, go use that as well. You can pick your favorite AI tool, whichever one you use for your tech stack, okay? So we're going to go to configure, and you're going to actually use this message. I'm going to have this as well in the description of this video. It says you are triggering replies to a LinkedIn cold outreach campaign for Aimfox. Okay, read the reply below and do 2 things. Classify it, either hot, warm, question, or not interested. Then you're going to write a short reply back under 60 words that matches the category. Hot, warm, question, or not interested. Again, it just tells you each section. And then you have return your response in this exact format, category, and draft. Okay, so that is what Claude's going to do. You also have the reply is going to be the event body message. So this is the reply that we received from Aimfox, and also the lead's name is here. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be the exact prompt that Claude is going to receive. It's going to see the reply and the prompt that we have. It's going to create a response based on what we've given Claude here. Okay, so it's very simple, but it makes a lot of sense. All right, now the next step is code by Zapier. So for this step, essentially what's going to happen is if the lead is classified as not interested from our Claude AI or ChatGPT AI step, it's going to then create a prompt basically saying that this person's not interested, and it's also going to create a very simple prompt to send to everyone that is not interested. So this is just an extra step, and guys, don't try to copy this again from the video. I'll have it in the description of this video, which you can copy and create. So we're going to use the code by Zapier for the third step. Now, once you've done this, you've got your AI set up, you've got your campaign reply set up. The next step is actually sending a message to the conversation. So let me just do a quick recap. We have the campaign reply. So someone said, hey, I would love to learn more about your system. Now, it's going to go to step number 2. Claude is now going to read it, seeing that you are a hot lead, that they are interested. It's then going to run the Python and just to see if it's a not interested reply. It's also going to go to the Aimfox next step, which is send a message to the conversation. So we now have a couple of different things here. We've got the workspace, which is the same workspace, account ID, which is pulled from our very first campaign reply. We've got conversation URN, which is going to be the actual conversation from the campaign reply again. and then the message that first reply sent. Now, once that's filled in, we can go to the next step, which is a path in Zapier. So this is a if A or if B. Now, there's two different things that can happen in this step. The first step is if it's a hot, warm, or question lead, it's going to go to path A. So these are the people that are warm, they're hot, or they've asked a question. Or the other option is path B, which is the not interested people. If they're not interested, they're going to go to this side, which is path B, okay? So as you can see here from path A, once they are hot and interested, it's going to go to our Notion database. So for Notion, you can just add it to any Notion doc you want. You can create your own template. You can build something super simple, but that way you have a source for all of the hot leads that are coming into your pipeline, and you can view all the messages that Aimfox is sending to your leads through our AI, which is a Claude or ChatGPT. Now, the other thing is going to be is we have a path B, which is the not interested. Since they're not interested on this side, we're actually going to just add a lead label to this person in Aimfox, and it's just going to say not interested. So when we are going through our leads further down the road in our Aimfox campaigns, we can note that specific leads are interested. And if you want, you can even create another tab here, another part of the Zap for the interested side, and add a label for the people that are interested, they're hot, they're cold, whatever it is. You can add those labels as you wish. So this is the very simple yet very helpful Aimfox campaign automation using Zapier and Notion. So just a quick recap, guys, what we built here is when we receive our campaign replies, it is going to then go to Anthropic. Anthropic is going to classify the LinkedIn DM as hot, warm, a question, or not interested. We then have Python running here, a quick little script to see if they're not interested. We're going to send it over to a later Zap part. We then have Aimfox. It's going to send a message to the conversation, so it's going to send it back to our campaign reply. It's going to split into two paths. If they are interested, it's going to send it to path A, and it's going to create that data source in our Notion database. If it is a not interested lead, it's going to send to path B, and that's going to add a label to the lead on Aimfox saying not interested, and it's not going to be added to our Notion database. And that is the step-by-step plan we have here to create a very simple automation so you no longer have to go through all your DMs 24/7, coming up with replies, and potentially missing your hot leads when they are interested in what you have to offer. Now, one thing I would recommend doing is in the Anthropic script, guys, make sure you can just edit this as you wish. You can change it up based on your ICP, based on how you talk, based on how you write back, and just based on how you want to respond to your ideal clients. You don't have to copy this word for word. This is available to whatever you want to do. You can make it so. All right, so that is this very simple automation that really helps you get all of your leads classified in your Notion or in your Aimfox, and then classify the hot versus the warm versus the not interested prospect. Like I said, if you're not using Aimfox already, go to the description of this video and you can start your free trial on the platform. Guys, Aimfox is incredibly helpful if you want to send all of your connection requests, your outbound DMs, and just create a very profitable outbound system on the LinkedIn platform. It's going to be it for you. I would recommend trying it right after you watch this video. Now, if you have any questions on this automation or on Aimfox, just drop it below this video and I'll be sure to help all you guys. If you're new to the Aimfox channel, make sure to subscribe and like this video for future Aimfox and LinkedIn outreach videos. Anyways, that's it from me. We'll see you guys in the next Aimfox video. Peace out.